Hello, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Ash Ketchum is the champion of the world, baby! Woo!
Oh yeah, I heard about that. We've been playing this for 4 days straight. Someone help us, we're going insane. And by that I mean, I've had so much, we've recorded so much Left 4 Dead shit that none of the... Episode 4 onwards has yet to go up at the time of recording. We recorded those like a month ago. Anyway, off camera we were rambling about the MCU and how stupid it is.
Well, it's not that we hate it. I actually really enjoy the MCU.
I know. Well, I said that as a joke, but like, you know, we were talking about like how Phase 1 is just kind of awkward. Because like, I've said this before, but like, if you have like a long-running series and like each of them like gets better than the last or something, and then you just go back and look at like the very first installments. You can tell it's what the hell is it there on? Like, I don't know. Take early South Park for example, because like
early South Park.
First 5 seasons or so was like, what the hell are we doing? What are those?
I have actually, like when I was younger, I went out of my way to watch basically every episode of South Park I could. Right? Like,
yeah.
So, I know for a fact that I have watched just about every season up to, like, season 19, like, every episode of those.
Yeah.
And I can easily say, as much as I like the first few seasons, they are not good in comparison to the rest.
They're good on their own.
Yeah, they're good on their own, but that's different from in comparison to the rest.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely some classic episodes up there, like that and that. I'm too lazy to name so. But you know, and then around season 6 or like sometime after, like, and then they started parodying, like covering real world events, like, and you can just tell the character, and also the characters' vocal tones are different because I think they actually heard their vocal towards the early Cartman.
That actually might not have to do with that. Like, for instance, all the females sound different, right?
Yeah, because in that case, there was a different voice actor.
Yeah. For
unfortunate reasons.
But it's not that, like, the vocal cords were damaged. It might have more to do with the fact that, in general, after a while, voices in animation tend to change.
Yeah.
Just because... Especially because people start getting a handle on what they want the characters to sound more and more as time goes on.
I know in the case of Cartman, it was because it was giving Trey Parker a sore throat.
Yeah, but that actually is accurate. But like, for most characters, if there's a change, it has less to do with whatever you think it is, and more to do with the fact that they start to understand what they want their character to sound like. Yeah. And trust me, if you ever go back to watching any of the old seasons, most of the characters don't sound the way they do now.
Yeah, you can tell the older seasons are different because Pip is a character.
Like, for instance, Stan, like even his voice has changed, and you believe that'd be like the one that wouldn't change at all.
But it did. And Kyle's different. And can you just slightly understand him more? Slightly.
That's because they basically decided that the old joke fucking sucked. Why do you think they stopped killing them off every season? They haven't killed them off in ages.
Actually, they killed them in the 2020 pandemic.
You know what I mean? Like,
they do it nowadays if it makes sense in context.
Yeah, but like the actual original joke of Kenny dies every episode has been dead since like season 5.
Season 5. You know, they just do it. Is this gonna make sense in context?
The only time they kill off Kenny now is when they need one of the boys to die, but they don't want to actually permanently kill off a character.
Yeah.
Or like in things with the pandemic special, where they decide that someone needs to die, but they feel like they want to make it so it's like the least consequential person.
And also, Kenny's death was the focal point of the post-COVID specials.
Yeah, that's what I was building up. So it's like something that they don't want to like make it like too permanent, but they also want it to have some stakes.
Yep.
Like, for instance, Kenny's depth in those specials works because it's actually something legitimately unexpected. Because everyone knows Kenny's immortal. So what would happen if you decide to write a story where it's shown that his immortality is fucking over? And it is.
Yeah.
Because the whole way his immortality works is that he's basically reborn. At the point where he died, his mother couldn't give birth to him again.
Yeah.
That's probably why it took he didn't like get reborn the next day over like he normally would.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's our rambling. And then the MCU happened. Cause like,
I should probably like actually talk about that whole Ash thing because I have a feeling it's gonna come out of it's gonna feel like something that just came out of nowhere for everybody.
For context, today's November 13th, 2022.
It happened very recently,
yeah.
And more importantly, if anyone has ever known me, they'd know I'm actually like legitimately a pretty big Pokemon fan.
Scarlet and Violet comes out this Friday.
I know. I really want it. I don't have much money.
It's already leaked online.
I don't fucking care about the leaks.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at them.
Someone sent it to me, and I'm like, what the hell is this shit? But I won't describe them.
I actually did get spoiled on that, though. I'm not going to talk about that because I want people who have managed to avoid that to not have to deal with someone spoiling them like an asshole.
I don't really care for it, so I was like, But like, still.
I think it's a cool concept, especially with what's being built up as to the main theme of the game.
Alright. Anyway.
But I haven't managed to avoid the final evolutions, thankfully. In fact, I've managed to avoid the middle evolutions, too.
I've only seen one final evolution, and that's it. And maybe, like, one new Pokemon. I don't remember. They didn't share a lot before pre-release, which is kind of weird, but I guess they're leaving surprise for the game.
To be fair, quite a bit has been mostly revealed through, like, people actually playing the game.
Yeah.
Because, like, they allowed people, like, and websites like Cerebi to, like, just play the game ahead of time for a bit.
That's what they do to game journalists. Like, companies just give them a few copies ahead of time so you can, like, review them.
Yeah, but, like...
And then some asshole uploads them to the internet.
Notably, like, you wouldn't expect something like that to happen with Cerebi, which is essentially a fan site, right?
Yeah.
But, like, they did. And that's how we found out things like, the move system from Legends Arceus is being kept. Which is, like, as Logan pointed out, probably the best decision they could have made.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing you also really hated having to throw away moves after a while.
Yeah. And still pretty amazing that they managed to do it, considering Arceus only came out in January.
That's probably because they're using the same engine, I think.
That would make sense. And, I don't know how long Scarlet and Violet's been in development for. I'm guessing, like, after Sword and Shield DLC wrapped up. And I know Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl handled by an outside company. So, I'd say around 2020, 2021, Scarlet and Violet entered development. But I'm not a game development expert, so I'm not going to make any hard commitments. But yeah. Scarlet and Violet's pretty good. I'm gonna be picking up Scarlet and playing in my own time. And then maybe we'll do a Violet Let's Play on here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Honestly, that probably would be, like, the smartest idea for one of our Let's Plays. Just have Pokemon, because it's, like,
we've talked
something we can just easily handle.
We've been talking about doing Pokemon since, like, 2020.
It always comes back to not.
Yeah, because, like, we have Kingdom Hearts, we have Ace Attorney, we have Persona 4 Golden in, like, 2 months.
Yeah, but I'm able to beat most Pokemon games in the span of less than 24 hours.
That's true. Actually, how many Sundays until Golden drops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a Christmas. 7, that's New Year's. 8, 9, 10. 10 weeks until the Sunday after Persona 4 drops. And I will say, I don't think we'll meet every single week. Like, we'll definitely get a holiday break or something. And then get back to shit. Anyway.
It just feels like something we could probably do like quickly in the span of a couple sessions.
Yeah. Anyway, on to news. Starting from chronological order.
How about like maybe since we're gonna be getting Scarlet and Violet's definitely coming out after, before we finish this game.
Yeah.
Maybe in between 358 and this, we play Violet like quickly, and then
you were gonna do GTA 5, but
oh yeah. No, GTA 5 was after 358 because that was meant to be like a big game in between the three friggin'
1.5
in this collection.
2.5. Yeah, Violet.
Violet wouldn't be that long.
If I have it by then yeah.
Like, it'll be bigger than most Pokemon games,
but
let's be honest here, unless it's like doing that whole thing where we have to capture every Pokemon, and even then I actually enjoyed that from Legends Arceus, where it's not going to take that long.
Yeah.
Like, it has 3 stories, but most of the stories are going to just come down to at what point have your Pokemon gone to the point where you can beat all 3.
I'm going to see if the people who have acquired the game early have uploaded how long it takes to beat. No, they haven't. Yet, at least. Yeah, it's not showing up until day of. Though, for past comparisons, according to aggregated polls, Sword and Shield take around 25.5 hours, and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl take around 26 hours.
Check for Legends Arceus, actually.
Legends Arceus is actually the top result. It's 25 hours. If you're just focusing on the story. Yeah, they average around like 25 hours. And then there's Pokemon Platinum, which is 35. I remember once I was thinking about doing Pokemon Soul Silver, and then we decided, let's do Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. The major difference is that, like, Scarlet and Violet are brand new.
Yeah.
And it feels like we're actually doing something new that way.
Yeah. Given that we're playing Scarlet and not Violet in our own times. Anyway, on to news. Some crazy lunatic made a VR headset that kills you if you die in the game.
It wasn't a crazy lunatic.
I know.
So if you don't know, people, the person who made this
is the creator of Sword Art Online, I believe.
The founder of Oculus Rift.
Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna be sold.
Well, yeah, no, he admitted that it's not meant to be sold. It's like an art piece. It's basically in commemorance for the anniversary of Sword Art Online.
I see.
It's quite literally just him saying, hey, because Sword Art Online was meant to come out like today in universe. This is made.
You die in the game. You die in real life. Also, something I completely forgot to mention last time. I recently watched Spirited Away for the first time.
I wasn't.
I liked it.
This.
Pretty good. Better than I was expecting.
You were expecting bad?
Well, the last 2 Ghibli films I watched were not the best, so...
Which ones were they?
I watched Only Yesterday, which I hated. Well, I didn't outright hate it, I just thought it was boring. Maybe I wasn't the target demographic. And then I watched Howl's Moving Castle, which was enjoyable, but not as good as the other ones, in my opinion, that I've watched. Feel free to roast me on my bad movie tastes. Anyway, I watched Spirited Away. I liked it. Pretty good movie. But yeah, that movie was good. And I also just remembered, going back to the, like, early installment weirdness shit, there are some cases where the earlier stuff is better than the newer stuff. Like, say, SpongeBob. That's an example.
I was halfway expecting you to say Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, well, that too. Like, first 5 seasons. Good shit. Season 6, they introduced the babies. What the hell were they on? Season 7, they introduced the evil baby. Okay. Season 8.
I feel like every single Butch Hartman show has this issue.
I don't know what happened in Season 8. Season 9, they introduced the dog, which got written out after 1 season.
For good reason.
And Season 10, they introduced Chloe, and then the series fucking ended. As it should. But yeah, everyone hails first 3 seasons of SpongeBob as like comedic masterpieces or something. And then everyone's like, everything after the first movie is garbage.
That's not accurate.
Not there are some good post-movie episodes. The second movie was pretty decent.
I was gonna say, I know for a fact that a lot of people like the post-second movie stuff.
Yeah, I heard good things about that.
But that's because Hillenburg actually returned for a moment there.
Yeah, until he died. Speaking of SpongeBob, Paramount has dated the 4th theatrical movie for May 2025.
Paramount could eat a dick because I don't want to see them do this anymore.
Well, too bad. SpongeBob will never end. As part of some shuffling with... So yeah, that's coming out in... news. Yeah. That's coming out on May 23rd, 2025. And alongside that, they've also dated an Avatar Last Airbender movie for October 10th of the same year. Fully animated this time. So rest assured, we're not getting another Last Airbender live action incident. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, 2 Nickelodeon movies in 1 year, both hitting the big screen. Wow. Partially hoping the new SpongeBob movie is animated traditionally because it'd be another 2D movie in theaters, but I doubt it considering the 3rd movie was CGI.
I just don't have any faith in them anymore.
I know. I would just like it for it to be 2D. I'll probably watch it just to see how it is, and other than that, I don't have the highest of hopes. It's a SpongeBob movie, after all.
Post Hillenburg death?
Yeah. 2025, though. So that Sponge is definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. And there are also people who say the first 3 seasons of Family Guy are actually good, and everything after that is shit.
Here's the truth. Well, that might be accurate in your opinion. If you're someone like Logan, you'll say all of them are shit.
I mean, there's like 1 good episode I've seen, and that's it.
Was it a Brian and Stewie episode?
No, shockingly.
Huh.
It was like 1 in season 3 where Brian has to like take care of an elderly woman.
Oh yeah, that's usually considered one of the better episodes.
Yeah, that actually made me sad. And I'm like, Family Guy made me sad, what the hell?
Well yeah, it was a lot more common back in the old seasons because they weren't a vile, like, source of pure nihilism for everybody.
Yeah. It's like...
I've seen people try to paint Simpsons like that, but it's not.
Simpsons actually tries. Family Guy is just like... Haha, we're funny. I watched a video essay comparing the humor of Family Guy and South Park.
Oh, you saw that one too?
Yeah.
All I could think is, man, why are you cherry-picking to just the first few seasons of Family Guy?
Because they're all kind of the same.
Just say because the later seasons were very much the garbage that Matt and Trey were saying they were.
Man, it's just like that one time. I've seen like fan animations of fake Family Guy cutaways, and people are like, I hate how easy it is to replicate Family Guy humor.
That's literally the joke of what South Park was saying.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do their level of humor. Literally, a pool full of manatees with a bunch of balls could do it.
Yeah.
That was the whole joke.
Man, this is just like that one time I was recording a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. Probably gonna see a Family Guy movie, ironically, though. Can't wait for that day. Anyway, back to news. Fucking, we got Death Stranding has gotten 10 million players. Sonic Frontiers
Crescendo, that's a new one.
Sonic Frontiers came out. I've heard it's decent. Surprisingly. God of War Ragnarok came out. I'm probably not gonna play it because I don't care for God of War. PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, which again is the answer to Xbox Game Pass, is adding Skyrim, Rainbow Six Siege, Oddworld, and the entire Kingdom Hearts series, aka this game. Including Melody of Memory.
Funnily enough, I saw Oddworld as one of the games listed on like the stuff you were looking at earlier before the video.
Well, the newest Oddworld. Yeah, so the entire Kingdom Hearts series is going to be added to PS Plus. 1.5 plus 2.5, 2.8, 3, and...
I'm gonna be honest here.
Melody of Memory.
If I could get more cloud things, cards. I probably would just shove all 3 of them into the deck for Omni Slash. It makes no sense. It'd be cool though.
Yeah. Control is getting a sequel. Remember that game? Nobody knows.
Actually, I kind of do.
Well, it's getting a sequel for next-gen consoles. Some anniversary collection containing like over 100 Atari games is out. In some sad news, the voice of Batman from the animated series and the series, Kevin Conroy, has died at the age of 66 from cancer.
But more for the fact that I knew for a fact that some enemies will probably start absorbing Blizzard.
Yeah.
All of my combos would be Blizzard raid, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, about that piece of news.
Kevin Conroy
is a man who I deeply respect and is my favorite version of Batman. So as much as happy as I was when I found out Ash became champion, the fact that the same day Kevin Conroy died was some fuck news.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to each and every one of Kevin Conroy's family and friends who must be in deep grief about this entire situation.
It hurts.
And,
he was Vengeance, he was the Knight, and he was Batman.
Look, the only person I legitimately view as the voice of Batman just died, and that will always affect me. Because the man died at 60-something, 66.
Yeah.
He wasn't old by any measure.
Yeah, I woke up to the news and I was like, there's no way this is real. This has to be fake. And just...
Turns out it was cancer, too.
And I Googled it and it was like, oh, this is real.
This is this feeling is the same type of feeling I had when I found out Stan Lee died.
Yeah, that hurt. Everyone was sad that day. Well,
all I could say is I hope that the people who are affected by this most can on some level recover, because this is probably a blow to their everything.
Yeah. it.
Well, now that this is started to become awkward, let's
I am glad at least he was able to reprise his role one last time for Multiverses. But it begs the question: is he ever going to do voice lines in the future?
I wouldn't know how that would work.
Yeah, because I know they recorded like some for future characters in advance. You like have to date and find them, data mine it, but we'll see how things play out.
Man, this is like I'm gonna be honest here. If Mark Hamill were to die, this is the same feeling I'd have for that.
That would actually hurt. That would actually hurt me.
Ironically enough, I wouldn't even say Luke Skywalker died. I'd say the Joker died.
Yeah.
And that's because when it comes to like Mark Hamill, I'm more used to his villain roles. Like Star Wars is not the thing. The thing like I view for Mark Hamill as like his big show-making thing. For me, it's stuff like the Joker, Fire Lord Ozai, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to some more lighthearted news. Alright. Sega is apparently hiring someone to help keep track of Sonic's lore. Because Sonic has lore, apparently.
It does. It has a lot of lore.
Sure.
Sonic's only slightly annoying how much lore it has. Especially if you do shit like take the comics into consideration. Oh, they're not canon, but people fucking view it like they are.
Yeah. The voice actor for Rivali from the Zelda series says he has no idea if the character will appear in Tears of the Kingdom. So. Though it is possible that he is under an NDA and just can't say.
I haven't used Mobile Room. But do I want to use it here?
But we'll see. The future.
I'll hold off on using that.
Overwatch 2 has crossed 35 million players, unfortunately. People apparently like to play that game.
Why would you want to play Overwatch 2?
You're sad and don't have money for good games?
Sounds about right.
Splatoon 3 has only been out for like 2 months and it's already sold 8 million copies. Well, actually it sold 8 million in September alone. Jeez. I still don't have it. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is now the best-selling Kirby game ever.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was a good news.
Because it's a Switch game. Animal Crossing New Horizons is now the highest-selling game of all time in Japan. It has surpassed, I believe, Pokemon Red and Blue. Yeah.
You think that means that they'll finally start giving it more support?
They said the fucking coffee shop update was the last free update, but maybe they could do another paid deals expansion pack or something. But what would they add? They add home designing.
Maybe something new?
Yeah, I'll probably think of something new. I'm just wondering if they did another paid DLC, what else could they add? And it'll probably be like in like a year or two before that happens. But amusingly, Wait. In the top 20 like best-selling games of all time in Japan, only one of them is not on a Nintendo console, and that's Monster Hunter Freedom 3 for the PlayStation Portable. It's kind of funny. Other than that, there's a whole lot of Pokemon games.
Yeah, Pokemon kind of reigns supreme.
In highest from lowest to lowest, the top 20 best-selling games of Japan are Animal Crossing New Horizons, Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, Gold, Silver, the original Super Mario Bros., Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, Animal Crossing New Leaf, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Diamond Pearl, Black and White, Ruby Sapphire, Animal Crossing Wild World, Monster Hunter Freedom 3 on the PSP, Splatoon 2, Brain Age 2, Splatoon 3, New Super Mario Bros. 3, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I meant, Pokemon X and Y, and Dragon Quest 9 on the DS. Nintendo is merging its European subsidiaries into one big organization called Nintendo of Europe SE. The subsidiaries being merged are Nintendo France, Nintendo Benelux, and Nintendo I don't know how to...
Iberia, yeah.
IBERICA. Being merged into a new company, Nintendo of Europe. In addition to the current Nintendo of Europe. So yeah, every Europe subsidiary is gonna merge, and that'll be finished by 2024. Because, you know, they have to go through a whole bunch of shit. The Nintendo Switch has surpassed 114 million units sold. Jesus Christ, how many people want a Switch? By comparison, the Switch is 4 million units from overtaking the Game Boy, and another 40 million from overtaking the DS and PS2.
I can't wait for the day that the PS2 is overthrown.
Yeah, that'll be a fun day. If they, I'm just saying, once they announce, like, once Switch Pro becomes a reality, it's definitely going to take it. It's only a matter of time.
My major motivation for wanting to see it overthrown is honestly just to spite Sony.
They can't really brag about the best-selling console now anymore. They overtook the Wii, the PS1, PS4. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Nintendo has reconfirmed. Nintendo has reconfirmed its primary launch schedule, which includes Fire Emblem Engage in January, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe in February, Zelda in May, Pikmin 4 sometime next year, Metroid Prime 4 never, and Advance Wars 1+2 never. So, in other words, same as normal.
Business as usual.
They did their financial report, so probably go through that. What are the differences in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Someone once pitched a 2D Dark Souls Metroidvania game. That would have been fun. 77 million amiibo have been shipped since 2014. Nintendo says it will not raise Switch prices, but it will continue to monitor the situation, and that they would have to carefully consider it before raising the price.
I have no idea what that means.
Like, they would have to say, does a price increase make sense? Or do we want money? apparently the most popular age with the Switch is 22.
I am 22, so I can guarantee that's probably accurate.
Yeah. Konami's arcade classic is receiving physical copies. Switch Online says now has over 36 million subscribers. And Nintendo says it will continue to improve the expansion packs here. How would they improve it though? We just got Mario Party 1 and 2. I know they're adding Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, Mario Party 3 and Golden Eye. But what's after that? People may ask. Hey You Pikachu is next, that's what's coming up.
You joke about that, but...
Yeah. If Hey You Pikachu shows up, I'll cry. It probably wouldn't even... They probably can't even do it because of the mic thing. Lego is now blocking idea submissions based off The Legend of Zelda, which is interesting to note.
I have no idea how that works. Like, what do you mean by idea submissions?
Like, there's the Lego Ideas site. You can submit ideas for Legos and things. And stuff. And then you got... if you try to submit one based on The Legend of Zelda, you'll get a message saying, We have evaluated this IP and determined that we can't allow submissions based on it. Attempting to submit an idea for Mario, you'll get a similar message, but the Zelda message specifically cites a license conflict. And the Mario one says a current third-party overlap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, of course the Mario one would say that. It's like, they're already working with them.
Yeah. But weird. There is now, the entirety of Mario Strikers for Switch has been made free. In other words, they made a demo, giving you like 90% of the game for free. Does anyone even still talk about that thing?
I've seen people bring it up.
The only time I see people bring it up is to say how bad it is. Like... You know, like... It really suffered from the lack of content at launch. Mm-hmm. And the post-launch updates were, really did not help. And there's still one more update planned. No, Nintendo did not tweet a picture of Mario flipping the bird. Which proves that Elon Musk owning Twitter is a mistake further.
So I covered him down?
But I just thought it was really funny. I just thought that was funny. I saw... like... For context, for some reason, they thought it was a good idea to, like...
allow anyone to verify their account?
Yeah, if you, like, pay for them. And then someone got a Nintendo parody account, and then just posted an image of Mario flipping off the viewer, or the reader.
Speaking of the way that they did do that, the Pokemon, like, official account outright spoiled the announcement by announcing to the world when it happened, like, immediately afterwards, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people in English-speaking countries wouldn't have known that. Because not everyone was watching at the same time.
Yeah.
And some people don't watch until subtitles come out.
Shigeru Miyamoto thinks the Mario movie will be pretty good.
Shigeru Miyamoto has been working on nothing but the Mario movie in a long time, remember?
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think he's done a single thing since outside of the Mario movie ever since it was announced.
I think we managed to get it right, he says.
I mean, to be fair, it seems like the one good Illumination film.
So far.
Yeah.
The best Illumination movie since Despicable Me, which is kind of sad if you think about it.
Yeah, but then you remember that these are the motherfuckers who made Hop, and then you realize, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hop is only their second movie, I think. And then they made the Lorax, which is like bad. And then the brand promotions they did made it worse. Well, it really hurt public opinion of it. Because like, hey, have a car promotion. It pollutes the air in our eco-environmental message based. I don't know what I'm saying.
The eco-friendly message we've been kind of throwing out.
Yeah, that.
Also made it really hilarious how exactly like how in the movie the Lorax was used to advertise something really unfriendly to the environment. And then immediately they turn around and do the exact same thing in real life.
Yeah. The composer of Banjo-Kazooie has said for the millionth time that the flowers are not saying fuck you to the player.
Fuck you.
They said thank you. Because even no matter how much Rare denies it, people still believe they say fuck you when they say thank you. Where's the evidence? The evidence is source. Do trust me.
The source is I made it the fuck up.
Yeah. The source is some green text on 4chan. Everyone knows all the real gaming leaks come from there.
So are you?
So what if you're a train?
Don't look at me just because you can't remember things. Remember, she is British.
British?
Yeah.
Oi, mate, don't chop off my head.
Who's the brazen one? Sora!
Sora? Off with her head. Oh. Oi, mate, this is British.
To be fair, this is Victorian London era British.
That is fair. This movie came out in the 1950s, I think.
And the fucking book took place during the Victorian era.
The movie popped up on my Disney Plus recommended feed recently. And
I got a feeling that the best way to enjoy this movie is the same way the people who first enjoyed it did.
Get really high off acid.
Yep.
Except I don't have acid at home, so I'll just drink some soap instead.
I was gonna say weed worked too.
I don't smoke weed.
I'm the thief! This motherfucker!
Just say that again.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Of course not, but what else am I supposed to say?
Guys, spare her. Yeah.
Card sees them all!
You should spare the girl. Killing all the British is kind of overdone. Why not kill an American for once? I don't know.
I mean, he is an islander.
Sure.
And he's white enough that he'd probably be Hawaiian if we were counting island.
What's the discrimination against British people called?
Known world history.
Anglophobia.
No, sounds like if you know world history, you know pretty well. Fuck the British.
Anyway.
Perfect.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are in a day 1 patch. Is every game just these days? the developers of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out on the 20th anniversary of the. Did you just die?
I died because I was fucking reshuffling.
Scarlet and Violet comes out on the 20th anniversary.
Okay, let's do that again.
Friday is the 20th anniversary of the GameCube and the 10th anniversary of the Wii U.
Skip the second.
Someone
get to the fight immediately.
A developer who worked on Metroid Prime stuck a GameCube in the freezer for some reason. Megan Fox cosplayed as Princess Zelda for Halloween this year.
What?
Megan Fox cosplayed as Princess Zelda for Halloween this year.
Cool. You gotta like it whenever someone shows off any bits of their hobbies. I always find it hilarious how Robin Williams straight up decided that to name his daughter after Zelda.
Yeah. And then this rapper and singer Doja Cat dressed up as the villager from Animal Crossing.
I know Lizzo did March. I died right as I was about to finish the battle too.
Wow.
I was on the last guy.
Anya Taylor-Joy dressed up as Princess Peach for Halloween, which is fitting because she is playing Peach in the movie.
Honestly, that's probably the smartest idea for cross-promotion.
Maybe she just did it for fun. Yeah, now so my kids didn't like it.
Imagine if Kevin Michael Richardson actually dressed like Kamek.
That'd be fun. Dude, Seth Rogen dresses Donkey Kong.
That actually would be something I'd see Seth Rogen doing.
No, Jack Black is Bowser. I want to see that.
Again, I could see either one of those motherfuckers actually doing that. Run! Key of Guidance.
Wow, jeez.
I actually know where that one's meant to be. Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. So,
I died on that battle.
My sister is making me watch full episodes of The Cleveland Show.
Your sister's a torturer.
I know.
How bad has it been? Well, I say bad, but really the Cleveland Show is bad. It's mediocre as all fuck.
It's a show, alright. I saw someone call it Blackface Family Guy, and...
Kind of, it fits.
Yeah. Like... I don't know. It's a show, alright. I don't know what else. I don't have...
something.
I don't have any strong feelings towards it. It just exists.
It's definitely a show.
Yeah, it's one of these shows that's ever aired on the Fox network.
So like most Fox network shows, unless their name is Family Guy, American Dad, or no, wait, American Dad's on TBS, I think. Unless their name is Family Guy or Simpsons, it gets no viewings.
It was on Fox, but it got shipped to TBS. Bob's Burgers is still going.
The show on.
There's that. Family Guy is still running because no executive wants to be known as the guy who canceled Family Guy.
Bob's Burgers exists because people like it.
Yeah. Simpsons exists because if The Simpsons ends, the world ends.
At this point, yes.
Yeah. They're gonna go for 50 seasons at this point. I could very well see that.
Then you get the feeling that the people who work on The Simpsons actually enjoy being there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Simpsons. It's actually trying to be good these days. I've heard good things about the previous season.
Yeah.
New episode tonight, by the way, for all the Fox animated shows. Family Guy is just... We slander Family Guy a lot on here, but like...
I don't like it.
To be fair. When are we gonna do a hate playthrough of a Family Guy game? That's a joke. We just played out of spite. I have one on the 360.
The last Family Guy I played, I think, was when I tried out Quest for more stuff.
That's a mobile game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have this. It's a third-person shooter. That's it. I played a bit of it recently.
My reasoning was I enjoyed Tapped Out well enough. Maybe I'd like this because I was looking for more games to do that. Then I stopped playing Tapped Out. But
I will say
I might re-download it one day just because I like the idea of having a little Springfield in my phone.
Yeah.
But it's a mobile game, so fuck.
I have Batman in Multiverse on Xbox 360. It was made by everyone's favorite company, Activision, and you know that's a good sign. It is definitely a Family Guy video game, and I think that can tell you enough of what the game's about.
It's definitely a game.
Yeah, and it says on the back, battle through demented worlds that only the show's writers could create. You travel through different universes, and one of them, everyone is like handicapped, and you have to shoot them. So, take that as you will.
Okay, let's go into the shop. I want to see if I can get more summoned.
I mean, if I will say, it is faithful to the source material, but it's
faithful to the source material sounds like it's a bad idea.
But then again, the source material is Family Guy, so...
No, that's why I said it sounds like it's a bad idea.
The game's okay, in my opinion. But... And there hasn't been a Family Guy console game since. There was also one on the PS2.
There's a card back for you, Koopa.
Woo. Wow, that sucks. There's also one on the PS2, which has cutaway minigames.
At some point, at this point, when I see how Lady Luck turned out, I get the feeling we're meant to be taking these worlds on in order of how you actually get to them. Like in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Well...
And that's why Lady Luck was is so much worse than Olympia. Since Lady Luck is usually the first world...
yeah.
Since Wonderland's usually the first world you go to.
Yeah, but... Oh well.
Okay, let's get some magic cards. Give me Cloud, you cowards! Well, I could always use more ice. Is there anything I could sell off to get more?
I don't know. For the 100 subscriber special, should we dump over a Family Guy episode?
No.
Damn it. That'd be funny. That would be funny. We'd actually make it funny. Oh, I don't know. You know.
Okay, I have like enough to make more things to put in.
Yeah. Remember once I saw on top of seeing people complaining about how easy it is to replicate the humor, people were like, I hate how good animes are getting on replicating the show's animation style. And I'm like, it's not like it's that hard to replicate to begin with. Everyone's so stiff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I haven't used this summon, so I might as well. Red and green, huh? What red card do I not like?
I don't know.
Green card could I go with?
Someone once even told me, how do you watch Family Guy for more than like two minutes? My sister told me she watched through 3 seasons within 3 days. 3 seasons.
I might need to say this, but Lily might need to get a life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's fair. That's mean. But why would you watch 3 seasons of Family Guy when you could be watching Futurama?
Isn't Futurama coming back for like the billionth time?
It's died 4 times.
I know it got revived at Hulu. And once Hulu shuts down...
Like, it's legitimately had 4 finales.
Yeah.
That's actually a well-known fact about Futurama.
And it's gonna come back, and back, and back, and back. And then once Hulu shuts down, it'll move to as a Disney Plus original series, because... yeah. Boy. You... imagine not being able to remember. Something's coming. That's a big boy.
You only ever encounter this as a boss in Wonderland, I swear.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever see this motherfucker anywhere.
So this is what stole the Queen's memory. You
Damn.
missed. Weren't you saying about how like the Riku version of Wonderland is kind of broken? Or bullshit hard or something?
Yeah, that's because Wonderland for Riku. The thing is, Riku, the way Riku plays is you can't choose your deck.
Are we gonna do the Riku story? It's not a question, that's a concern.
We're gonna have to. It explains things.
I guess.
It's also where other organization members die.
Yeah.
So, actually important stuff.
According to the lore.
I feel like I was missing some cards right there. Okay, try to time my throws better.
Well, in terms of personal shit, like stuff I've been doing in my own time, I haven't been doing a lot. I don't know. I've been playing through Banjo-Kazooie recently. It's a good game. Hell, it's a great game, I'd say. Like, it's probably gonna be a top 10 game for me. I don't know, I like it that much. I've actually gone through the effort to 100% every world I visit. Which, I guess makes sense because it's one of those types of games. Yeah. What do you mean resist? What do you mean resist?
Can't do shit because I know for a fact this is gonna recover it. Look. Oh shit.
Oh. You were saying?
Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is a pretty good game. I just got to the 7th world out of 9. And I was playing it on the N64 online app, and then I rage quitted on Rusty Bucket Bay, which is like infamous for being stupidly difficult. But we'll see what happens when we get there in the Xbox version. I'm playing the Xbox 360 version. I should probably point that out. That's not gonna do shit. I'm also seeing Black Panther 2 tomorrow, and I realized this will be the first time I actually see a new movie in the theater since Thor. Everything I've seen in the theater since is like a re-showing. Which I don't know how to feel about. Has there really not been any movies that interested me? What even came out between in July, October, August, September, October? And no, I still haven't seen Top Gun.
I don't even think it's showing anymore.
I know it's not showing at the wholesale one. Let me check Fandango. Oh yeah, it's not showing anymore. It's been cold. It's gonna become. I guess it's gonna be coming to Paramount Plus soon now. My dad keeps asking me, when is it gonna be free?
Level up!
And also
And Trickmaster.
the Hillsdale movie theater is gonna be showing the movie Elf later this month. I'm gonna go watch that. I already bought tickets. I pitched to my mom.
I'm gonna be honest here. My inability to actually get help is exclusively because I just keep on upgrading my CP points.
Yeah. They're showing Elf on the 30th. I had to buy tickets ahead because I was like to my mom, you know, this movie theater is showing looks pretty packed. She was like, oh jeez, it is packed. We bought it before it was too late. And then in December they're gonna be showing the Polar Express.
I'm like, I was halfway tempted to watch Pulp Fiction when it comes out.
That's this Wednesday.
But I don't know if I want to.
I'm feeling the same way. Yeah, but movie theaters are showing Christmas movies now. What the hell? Oh, they're going to be showing National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on in December. They just premiered that on Cartoon Network for the first time.
I love the like, she wrote something that never happened. She fooled herself.
Yeah.
Nice little callback to the storyline. Tell me you went fooled too. This is a Conqueror's spot, yeah.
Woo.
It's good. Conqueror's spite means we're basically all but done with this world.
And also, Pulp Fiction is like 2.5 hours, so I don't know if I want to sit through that.
The last new movie I watched was One Piece Film Red.
This is going to be a Netflix-only film, but they're releasing it in some theaters. A sequel to Knives Out is going to be playing starting.
Oh yeah, I really want to watch Glass Onion.
Yeah, it's going to be given a theatrical release, including the Hillsdale Theater. So
yeah,
I like how at least one thing I can say nice about Netflix is that they're actually giving their movies theatrical releases.
Sure, most of them aren't worth it.
Yeah.
This one is. To be fair, I could say that because they actually showed it off at a film festival.
Yeah.
Like in September. And the reviews have all been across the board pretty positive.
Because everybody loves Knives Out. I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment on that.
I suggested it's really good.
I want to watch it. I'm lazy. December 7th, they're going to be playing How the Grinch Stole Christmas from 2000.
I'm of the opinion that some people are right and said that instead of a Knives Out film, it should have been called a Benoit Blanc mystery.
Well, brand recognition.
Yeah.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas from 2000 is going to be playing on the 7th.
Sure.
The live-action one.
Was right on the tip of my tongue.
Polar Express, and that's all they have.
It might also be because Knives Out's significantly the same than Benoit Blanc.
Yeah. Brand recognition. Because you see, if you want to make money in the movie industry, you have to base it off a pre-existing IP. Unless you get really lucky.
So, which...
A girl.
You gotta like on some when she starts messing with Red. At first, instead of like doing what they asked and like getting rid of Kyrie, she like makes it so that they can coexist. He's like, on some level, she doesn't want to have to get rid of Kyrie.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember.
I remember.
There was another girl.
What? A girl? Where?
Hey, look,
Speaking of
Redditor.
someone who's fooled themselves,
I mean, on the island where I used to live.
Redditor.
Kyrie and Riku, there was one other girl I was friends with.
Wait, there's a girl?
Four of us
Oh my
played
god, let me
together
post
all
about
the
this on my
time.
Reddit page.
Sora.
Uh,
Seems to me that's the first time you've mentioned her.
oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also...
view that's they retcon a person in real time.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. It's just about that it's funny that she legitimately retconned herself into his past via memory shenanigans.
Yeah.
Do you remember her name?
If nominated were any more or like in any way antagonistic, this would very much be a Bleach Tsukishima incident here.
Well, now I can't even remember her name.
Remember... Oh yeah, recently I got bored and made a TikTok account.
Why that?
Coming back to You're sure
I don't
you remember her name? Just like
I don't use it except on like desktop, so like I never check it, and I only upload like YouTube shorts I've already put out. I'm literally re-uploading stuff on a site that likes to re-upload stuff.
We're on floor 5.
Other than that, don't expect much out of my TikTok page.
Let me just save again. Let's see what.
Anyway, what's next for next time in our Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memory adventures?
You know, until I find the.
We have.
Oh, good. It starts out monster because I was gonna go for that one since I realized I probably should have been going this in chronological order instead of like the order that they gave us.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest here. Having Olympia being that much stronger than Wonderland is weird. But then again, Olympia's stronger than Agrabah's.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because Olympus Coliseum is something you return to all the time.
Yeah.
Monstro. Holloway Town. Yeah, Monstro.
You ready for another whale of a time?
Luckily, it's nowhere near as bad as the actual Monstro. But that means it's not confusing. Then again, I do know there was a way to figure out you were going the right way without looking into a guide.
Everything's kind of springy.
I remember hearing about it after the fact.
Yeah.
And that's in Monstro. If you see green requiems, that's when you know you're in the right way.
Huh. Isn't Pinocchio British?
Pinocchio is Italian.
Oh.
Geppetto, remember?
Ah. Nice. I don't know much about it.
Or maybe Swiss because of the clocks.
Ah.
It's European, but it's not British.
Stromboli
Stromboli hints at Italian too.
Disney's live-action remake of Pinocchio came out recently. I heard it was terrible.
Meanwhile,
there's some other Pinocchio movie that I've heard is really good.
Yeah, by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, that one.
Watch that instead. It's on Netflix.
I think it's stop motion.
It hasn't come out yet, but yeah, it'll be stop motion.
It's been shown at movie festivals. People are saying, "Wow, this would be like the 4th anime movie to get the Best Picture nomination at the Oscars."
I'm gonna be honest here. I'm really looking forward to it. And it's funny
if it gets Best Picture nomination, I will.
And it's funny that like I probably would never have heard about it had it not been for the disaster that was Pinocchio 2022.
I heard of both ahead of time, and I was like, Disney's ones gonna suck.
This is like the first bigger world.
You missed.
Yeah.
Why are there Halloween Town things popping up here?
You forgot that they first showed up in Monstro.
Yes, I did forget.
Funny enough, the joke here is that Halloween Town is one of the places you could go to if you want, instead of, to spawn in Monstro. Either go to Halloween Town or...
Atlanta.
Yeah.
The best world.
Motherfucker.
But yeah. Oh, okay. I thought the game glitched out for a second.
Yeah, I was thinking so.
But yeah, the Oscars are coming up. They're gonna suck again.
You shocked?
No. There's only one category I give a shit about, and that's the best animated feature category. And I was looking through animated movies, and I'm like, yeah, Turning Red's gonna win, because it's Pixar. All but 6 of the best animated winners have been Disney or Pixar movies.
The others have been dubbed by Disney.
Actually, no.
I was making a joke about like how Ghibli's movie rights are on Disney's hands.
The non-Disney ones that won it are chronological, I believe. Shrek, which won the very first award. It's from DreamWorks. Spirited Away, which was Studio Ghibli, which was distributed by Disney, but I don't think it counts. Fuck, what were the other winners? Let me double check. I know Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. So everyone hates this award, so because yeah.
The only hate that award deserves is the fact that it's just there to like fucking block off animated films from the Best Picture.
Toy Story 3 and Up were nominated for both Best Picture and Best Animated Picture. So
yeah,
it happens, but it's like super rare.
Yeah.
If that said, if the stop motion Pinocchio gets nominated, I will eat a rubber glove.
Why that?
Right here.
No, I said why rubber. I was meaning like why rubber glove.
I was just looking around trying to see what would be healthy, and I just saw rubber glove and I was like, okay, that.
How's rubber glove healthy?
It's not. That's the point. Like the least life-threatening.
Pretty sure rubber glove actually would be one of the more life-threatening ones.
Well, I'll stitch it in my mouth, and I'll probably spit it out. So they got Best Anime Feature. All the non-Disney ones are Shrek, Spirited Away, Wallace and Gromit vs. the Were-Rabbit, which is only one of 2 non-American ones to win. Oh, the Spirited Away. Happy Feet for some reason. Rango from Nickelodeon and Paramount. And most recently, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse from Sony.
No one deserved it.
Yeah, definitely. I remember people said they were gonna get really pissed if it didn't win, and I'm like, dude, it's just an award show.
Would you have been happy if anything but that one won?
The other nominations that year were Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Mirai, and Ralph Breaks the Internet. If that last one won, I would have been pissed. But in terms of the other ones that have been nominated but did not win, I'll probably go over this until the end. 2001, Shrek beat out Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. should have won. In 2002, Spirited Away beat out Ice Age, Lilo and Stitch, Spirit, Stallion the Cimarron, and Treasure Planet. In 2003, Finding Nemo beat out Brother Bear and the Triplets of Belleville. In 2004, The Incredibles beat out Shrek 2 and Shark Tale. But there wasn't really much competition there, so it was kind of an easy win. Why did Shark Tale get nominated, though?
Bribery.
I guess. The SpongeBob movie came out the same year, so what the hell? 2005, Wallace and Gromit beat out Corpse Bride and Howl's Moving Castle. I know my sister really likes Corpse Bride, which is a movie I've never seen, and I'm probably going to be shocked because I said that.
You're not going to be shocked.
Well, I know people are going to be like, yo, you should go watch it. It's really good. I'm like, should I?
Yeah, at some point, yeah, sure.
2006, Happy Feet beat out Cars and Monster House. Stop that. 2007, Ratatouille beat out Persepolis. However you pronounce that. And Surf's Up. 2008, WALL-E beat out Bolt and Kung Fu Panda. Not much competition. WALL-E should have had a Best Picture nomination at least, but the Academy is a fucking joke.
Yeah, literally everyone knows that. Yeah. And if you don't, well, you're part of the problem.
2009, Up beat out Coraline, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Princess and the Frog, and The Secret of Kells.
I protest this just purely on the basis that I love Coraline.
Up was also nominated for Best Picture. 2010, Toy Story 3 beat out How to Train Your Dragon and The Illusionist. Toy Story 3 was also nominated for Best Picture.
Let's do some treasure.
2011, there wasn't a single Disney or Pixar film nominated. That's because Cars 2 came out that year. So, they were gonna lose no matter what. Rango beat out A Cat in Paris, Chico and Rita, Kung Fu Panda 2, and Puss in Boots. Nothing to write home about. 2012, Brave won for some reason, beating out Frank and Weenie, Paranorman, Pirates Band of Misfits, and Wreck-It Ralph.
Something's wrong here.
Brave is like the most boring Pixar movie I've ever seen.
Wreck-It Ralph deserved the win.
Yeah. I saw recently that Wreck-It Ralph turned 10 years old, and I'm like, man, I feel old. So I remember seeing that when it came out.
Yeah, same.
It was a gamer movie.
Fire Raid! Yes!
You see, Wreck-It Ralph appealed to my target demographic, gamers. Yeah.
It literally had Sonic in there.
Yeah. I saw it just because it had Bowser in it, and I was like, yeah, I'm seeing this. And I liked it. I loved it. Second one was ass, though.
Oh man, was that second one terrible.
Dude, they could have done so much with a sequel, and they just had to pick the worst possible outcome. It's just like one of those examples of not everything needs a sequel. But there was so much they could have done with a sequel. But, no use rambling on it now, it's been 10 years. Well, actually, Ralph Breaks the Internet came out 4 years ago. Yeah, I watched that in the theater and I was disappointed.
The thing is, you wanna know how, like, what I'd been doing, where I was when I saw fucking Wreck-It Ralph 2?
Why?
I was not at my home. It was Thanksgiving.
Ah.
I watched that instead of eating Thanksgiving food with my family.
I watched it in the theater and was very disappointed. I don't think I've ever felt more disappointed in a movie that I saw in the theater. Like, some may say, oh, but you saw Rise of Skywalker, that's a hot mess. Well, at least it was an enjoyable hot mess. I did just laugh at its miseries. Ralph Breaks the Internet is just sad. Which is a shame.
Okay, so Fire Raid is the only like special reward I'm getting from this one. Okay, good enough. Now let me change out my deck to suit this.
2013, Take a wild guess on what won this year.
Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That was 1999. Best Picture true winner. We got the envelope wrong all those years ago. Actually, what won Best Picture that year?
I don't know. I was just making a joke.
What won Best Picture that year?
This one doesn't.
Fucking 71st Academy Awards. All I know from that, Shakespeare in Love won Best Picture because Harvey Weinstein is an idiot. Saving Private Ryan should have. Wait, this was 1998. Next, American Beauty won.
There it is. Look at that. Look at this. Fire. Oh, ice. Fire. Look at these.
I see.
Amazing.
One thing
you can tell that I really like Raid.
Yeah. One thing I'll always find funny about this 1999 movie Oscars is that Blame Canada from the South Park movie was nominated, did not win, so
it deserved to win!
Out of pettiness, they just ridiculed the composer of Tarzan for like 2 episodes straight. We were fully expecting to lose, they said, just not the Phil Collins. Anyone else would have been fine. Phil Collins?
Fuck.
From Disney's Tarzan? Anyway, 2013, Wild Wild West. Well, I'm joking. Frozen won Best Animated Movie, of course.
I don't even know Wild Wild West was like the first thing that came to my mind.
It's live action because it's just that bad of a movie. I remember I was telling my mom like how people bought tickets to see the South Park movie, and she was like, "Oh, I remember Wild Wild West. That movie was terrible." I just love how they came out on the same. They just came out on the same day, and we got that as a result.
I still have like no idea where that came out of my head.
It's just that
was just funny.
Anyway, Frozen's competition were The Croods, Despicable Me 2, which is the only elimination film that's been nominated so far.
Good enough. Simba actually hits, and I'm not replacing him until I can get like a full set of Cloud.
Yeah. Ernest and Clandestine and The Wind Rises were also nominated but lost. 2014.
Olympia continues to be my best Keyblade because I don't know.
2014. Best animated picture winner was Freddy Got Fingered. I'm joking. You ever heard of that movie?
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Seriously, Olympia is like the best one I have.
Yeah.
It's the strongest attack. It has the best recovery so far.
Big Hero 6 won that year. Because, sure, I guess. The competition was
beautiful, magnificent. The ability to do a fire raid just like how I did the ice raid.
The competition that year was Box Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Song of the Sea, and Tale of Princess Kaguya.
The Tale of Princess Kaguya.
That one, yeah. I butchered that. Definitely. Yeah, 2015. The anime winner was Inside Out. They just announced the sequel. Wow.
Well, honestly, I could see Inside Out as being like a decent movie to like have a sequel, just purely on the basis that like, well,
it's the first like Pixar movie to like get a sequel that came out after the Disney acquisition. So
my reasoning for it being a decent idea is the fact that
they both. I mean,
since like the whole idea of the first one was like puberty fucking with your head.
They said it would center around an older Riley with new emotions.
Yeah, it was like, and that actually is something that happens in real life. Like, the person who you are as a child is not the same person as who you are as a teenager, and it's definitely not the same person who you are as an adult.
We're gonna get the animated horny emotion voiced by Amy Schumer. Please, dear God, don't let that happen.
You have no idea how many jokes about like how like Riley getting older and then getting like a fucking lust emotion.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
Exists.
Yeah. The competition for that was Anomaliesha, I don't know how to pronounce that. Boy in the World, Shaun the Sheep movie, and When Marnie Was There.
I'd say that deserved it. I have no idea what the other ones are.
2016, Zootopia won because, of course, it's a Disney movie.
Yeah, but Zootopia was also like well known for being a really good film.
Yeah. The competition was Kubo and the Two Strings, Moana, My Life as a Zucchini, and The Red Turtle.
Okay, that hurts because seriously, like all like I don't know which one the Red Turtle is, but like every movie in that was actually like on any other year they'd be the winner.
The Red Turtle is a Japanese movie.
Yeah, but like Moana and Kubo and the Two Strings are all really good films.
But you see, it had the higher Rotten Tomatoes score, so therefore it had to win. That's a joke.
You act like they don't look at them and like sending that.
I also like to.
Anyways, I say so. We can officially end this episode.
I also like to say that Lego Movie should have gotten a nomination. Those people are cowards. 2017, Coco won. Competition was Boss Baby, not Lego Batman. I'm still salty about that. Breadwinner, Ferdinand, and Loving Vincent.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can continue this on like the next game.
Yeah.
Unless you don't want to do Ace Attorney today.
Well, we could do Ace Attorney. Just going over this real quick. Toy Story 4 won 2019. Competition was How to Train Your Dragon 3. I Lost My Body, Claws, and Missing Link. Soul won 2020. Competition was Onward, Over the Moon, Shaun the Sheep 2, and Wolfwalkers. Encanto won 2021. Competition was Flea, Luca, Mitchells vs. Machines, and Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yeah, Encanto definitely deserves that one.
We can talk about what would get nominated this year with fucking the next.
It's probably gonna be a light year.
Next video recorded. I said nominated.
Nah.
Turning Red is my prediction on winning.
Oh yeah, I forgot Turning Red is.
Anyway, yeah. See you next time for I don't know, more of this shit.